Hey guys, welcome to Mixing It Up with Bimpers and El Bryce. This is El Bryce. As you can see behind me is old Earling Grade School in Logan County, West Virginia. Generations of people went here for their elementary education, myself included, in the late 70s and early 80s. This place has been abandoned now for 20 plus years. I'm just curious if there's residual or intelligent energies remaining from the generations of people who went through these halls. So I'm going to come back tonight. We're going to bring some K2 meters, REM pods, do an EVP session, spirit box. We're going to see if there's anything lurking in the halls of the old Earling Grade School. Okay guys, it's night. We're loaded up. We got our gear. We're going inside to investigate. We really appreciate you being here. Please like and sub to the channel. It means a lot to us. So here we go. Kind of scared, but we're going to do it. Oh, yeah. So right now I've got an EVP meter on. I'm going to do an EMF meter, and I'm going to do an EVP. While I'm walking. Good old Earling Grade School. Remember when we had kindergarten here, Dave?
Yes. It's coming. Joe.
Miss Cummings and Joe are sitting right up there. This is our elementary school. I'm trying to adjust my lighting. I don't want my battery to run down. Okay. So, in this room, it being our elementary school room, I wonder if anybody's still here. You hear that? Heard sounds in the bathroom. Sounds like water dripping. You know there's no water on this place. Water dripping?
I see none.
You can't see here, but you hear water, don't you?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. Freak me out, dude.
It's in the middle of the floor. I was looking over that way.
Okay. Definitely water dripping. Wow, and apparently there is still water on this building. Or maybe it was where the flat roof had built up when it rained so hard and it's just seeping down into the building. Huh?
Soil on the wall.
Hey buddy.
I said that.
So I don't necessarily want to go in every room. One reason for me kind of a little bit freaky. Oh, there's a doghouse. I seriously doubt there's a dog in here.
You never know.
There are several dog houses in here. Why is there a doghouse in here?
Motorcycle helmet.
Flat screen TV. The helmet?
The
Bicycle?
bicycle.
Yeah. That wall's just completely gone.
Flat screen TV.
Hey, see it?
This has been closed for.
Hey guys, Elbrise here. I wanted to mention a little quick note about the video. So far it's been fairly boring. There's been a couple potential noises and sounds, but nothing worth really mentioning. Upcoming in the next few seconds is the first actual EVP captured during this investigation. And I want you to notice that it's a little growl. Notice we were talking about dogs and dog houses, stuff like that. You're going to hear a growl or a grunt sound. I play it back 2 or 3 times because I really want you to hear it. I hope you got your headphones on listening to this because it really helps you be able to hear the EVPs really clearly. But check it out. It's getting ready to happen right now. The first EVP caught. We did not hear these with our ears. This is only evident when we play back the digital voice recorder. There's several more to come, including, gosh, I want to hold it for a surprise. This is really, really amazing EVP coming up. But check it out. It's pretty amazing.
25 years?
Yeah, I don't think flat screen TVs were invented when it's closed. I don't. I mean, do you? Maybe.
I don't think so.
That hallway's long and dark. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. You know what would be creepy, Dave, is if we turned the lights off and just went infrared. Just went night vision. I don't think I'm ready to do that just yet.
Turn the light off?
Yeah. Are you? Yours off?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the best
Night vision?
setting.
So, there's bats. I saw 2 bats. They work in pairs, you know.
What do they do?
Making that noise. So we're not about splitting up. We're not about provoking. We're not about wondering why there's a bone laying there on the floor. We're just about checking out our old early grade school. Right, dude?
Yep.
I think this was Mr. Smith's room.
I had Mr. Smith on the other side.
Oh yeah?
The very first room on the other side.
I think Miss Witt was in here too. So there have obviously been a number of people who just come in and trash the place and take things and do things and just waller all over it. Well, I did just see something move up at the edge of the hallway. But it was a bat. It was a very good bat. I forgot my glasses and I just saw something else.
I'm not a fan of bats.
Well, so what do you think we go a little bit further, then try some night vision? I'm not sure I'm going to go all the way up through there, you know what I mean? Let's stop for a second and listen. Is anybody in here? What are you doing here? What year did you go to Erling grade school? What year do you think it is? Out, dude. We're out. We're out. Saw glowing eyes. We're out. Saw glowing eyes. Peeped out from a door. Not kidding. You look that way, I look this way, okay?
I'm not looking that way.
I really did. I'm putting that one crap. Okay, that wraps up our first paranormal investigation. Really great school. Okay, guys, admittedly, I was a little bit nervous right here. I was going farther up the hallway than I was comfortable going. There were bats up through there, and as you can see, my lights that I was using didn't really penetrate the darkness at the end of the hallway, so I really didn't know what was up ahead of me. What I did see was a reflection of what I previously not seen. So I thought that reflection appeared out of nowhere, and I assumed it was animal eyes of some sort. So I turned around and left. Turns out it was a cam, but it sets up an EVP that happens as I'm leaving the building. I get all nervous and I'm like, we're out of here. And I'm like, it probably was an animal, probably a cat. Listen in your left ear, you'll hear some sort of whispering. I can't make out what it says. I postulate that it says something like, stop at the door, something like that. Please leave in the comments what you think it says. There's definitely some whispering going on in the left ear. This is really creepy. It still gets creepier from this, guys. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm really not kidding. Probably an animal. Probably a cat. I'm out. We didn't even try the night vision. You want to try again? Try the night vision?
I don't care.
So, we decided to be stupid and come back in using nothing but night vision. Might need to turn the light on to get past this junk, Dave. Significantly different in the dark.
Yes.
The only thing we can see is our little tiny screens. About right here, Dave, it seemed like the feeling started changing a little bit. Did you feel it?
I did not. Saw a bat.
Yeah, me too. So this is like a single hallway, straight shot. It's open completely on the end. And those people in those shows get in some of the most ridiculous locations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how they do it. Scared me to death. The whole wall's torn out over there. I mean, people just tore through the wall. Right there.
Yeah. Wonder why.
Bored. Wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
What did you do just now?
I'm standing still.
Right before you stood still, what did you do?
Just took a step.
Mark your time at 14:38 and go back a few seconds. Looked like a white wispy mist went from left to right on the screen. Seems like I hear puppies or kittens or something. I'm actually going to zoom in on something. What's funny is, Dave, this point we're at right here, there's a door at the far right. You see it?
I'm turned around the other way. Let me get around here.
There's like some junk and then a door on the far right, as far as I can see. The thing is, the whole time, no matter how far we're at, no matter where I was at, that door right there,
Yeah.
I couldn't see any farther than that door. Even when we were using flashlights, even when whatever, I couldn't see any farther than that door. And you still can't. You got a flashlight on and you still can't. Look.
Yeah.
And the feeling was different, starting right back there. Did you see that? Watch. Turn the light on and off. That is freaky. What you think? I'm gonna have the lights on for that before I advance anymore. I can stay in night vision, I don't care, but I'm gonna go lights on because this up here is where I saw those glowing eyes. And I really don't want to disrupt some kittens or there's bats.
It's flying pretty low.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit with a bat. You almost got hit with a bat.
We do almost get it back. There's the eyes. I can't
Come
tell.
back.
I can't tell if that's eyes or something reflecting. I don't have my glasses.
Don't come back this way, back.
So I'm gonna go off. I went off the night vision for a second. Even with the color and everything.
You said go off.
I did. I went off night vision just because we're using light. Sorry, my digital voice recorder had some kind of indication on it, and I don't know if it's touchscreen or not, but the EMF meter was pushed against the screen because I'm trying to hold everything. So I don't know if this is going to affect the recording quality or not of the voice. Oh, I need to turn my light off. Okay, I got my, yeah.
We got bats flying at us in both directions.
We do have bats flying at us in both directions. The bats making you uncomfortable enough to take off, Dave?
I don't like them.
Were you a lipstick bandit, Dave?
Not that I can recall.
Do you ever remember me being a lipstick bandit? Because you know I don't remember sometimes.
Kinda.
Maybe I was. This was Miss Corns. I had Miss Corns here. She was a cute teacher.
Never had her.
How much farther are you going to go?
Probably next door.
Wow, the bats are getting in, aren't they?
Yeah, they're flying everywhere. Get them off of them.
So I think, to be honest, this is where I saw the eyes.
Freaking playpen for baby.
It is a playpen for a baby. Okay. You want to go night vision?
I want
This is the teacher's lounge, or the janitor's closet. No, teacher's lounge.
Teacher's lounge.
Never been in a freaking Never been in a teacher's lounge, dude. Wow, what a small little room they gave the teachers. So right here in the video is where stuff starts to get super creepy. It's the first time I actually talk, asking questions to any spirits or entities that might be in the building. And this is where I get intelligent responses. There's a couple things that happen in this teacher's lounge. This is a big deal, especially this being my very first paranormal investigation ever to get something like this. I mean, so far we've seen growls, grunts, we've seen whispers, and now intelligent responses. And a male voice. This voice was not picked up by our ears, but it is clearly heard on the digital voice recorder. Check this out, guys. This is the real deal. So, a question. Are there any people still here from all the years and years and years and years and decades that this was a school? Is there anybody still here? Did Miss Whitehead have enough money to buy air conditioners and she spent it on herself? Was Mr. Hunt and Miss Whitehead getting it on? What you just heard was 4 actual knocks in a response to my question if Mr. Hunt and Miss Whitehead were getting it on. Just something us kids thought of back in the day. I asked the question out loud, and there were 4 knocks in response to that question. This was not something we could hear. This was only picked up by the digital voice recorder. And what's even more out there, even a bigger deal than that, are the words that follow directly after the 4 knocks. It's a male response. I'll let you hear what it sounds like. I'll let it repeat a couple times, and then I'll put down below what I think it's saying. Please put down in the comment section what you think this voice is saying. This is a full disembodied male voice. Wow. Was Mr. Hunt and Miss Whitehead getting it on?
Big Mac. Big Mac. Big Mac. Big Mac.
Okay, so what I thought the voice was saying is possibly spin that. And it's not really the way I talk or anything. It just kind of is what it sounds like to me. I just mentioned something about, did Miss Whitehead have the money to buy air conditioners for the students and instead spent the money on herself? And then I got the other comment, and then 4 knocks and spin that. I don't know if it's related. It seems like it's related. It sounds like spend that. So what do you think it says? And believe it or not, that is the last like full disembodied male voice that sounds pretty much like a person out loud talking, but there's some more whispers, and there's something else a little creepy that goes on right now. So keep watching. Okay, so instead of making you wait, try to hear something, figure out what it says, I'm going to jump right into telling you and explaining what the next thing is, because it's not necessarily as easy to understand as that loud male voice was. I turn around directly after this happens, after the spin that. We didn't hear that in the room. That was only evident upon playback of the EVP. of the digital voice recording. I turn around and I see these glass tiles in the floor. Excuse me. You know those big glass tiles, like on Miami Vice, and you go into a nightclub or whatever, and the entire wall's made out of glass tiles, and they're lit up with neon lights and stuff. There's a bunch of those laying in the floor, and I go, "Oh look, Dave, there's a bunch of glass tiles. You can make something pretty out of those." And I turn the camera around, and I point the camera at Dave's face, goofing around, and I go, "Like your face." Listen carefully. The phrase "like your face" is repeated in a whisper. It's like, you can make something pretty out of those. Like your face. Like your face. Listen. Oh, there's glass tiles. Those are cool. You can make something pretty with those. Like your face. Like your face. Like your face. Okay, this is kind of a bit nerve-wracking because of the bats. You saw them come to us, or I'm holding the camera down too low, you can't see them. I hope I haven't done that the whole time. Remember the snack machine and the water fountain right here, Dave?
Yes.
Okay, right here.
There's a juice machine here.
Right here, guys, was a janitor closet. And the janitor's name was Mr. Maynard.
Daryl used to be a janitor.
Daryl was too, Dave's uncle, Dave's cousin. Uncle. Mr. Maynard. Is that my phone?
Yes.
Mr. Maynard was the janitor for many decades. Okay. Shut it down. So that's happening.
Can that be your phone?
Yeah. So it stopped. It stopped. Let's see if it was my phone. Absolutely was my phone.
Yes.
And that's actually really good. Well,
The little bastard just hanging there.
where?
There.
I had my glasses the whole time.
See that black spot on the ceiling?
Yeah, you think that's a bat?
Yeah, I saw him laying up there.
That's a bat?
Yes.
Okay, right here, after the phone rang, I was still trying to get the camera, my phone, the K2 meter, the digital voice recorder. I was trying to get all that stuff settled. So there's a lot of scratchy, ruffly sounds where I'm brushing the microphones against my jacket or shirt or whatever it was. But right here, I want you to hear what sounds like an EVP of a cat, or a disembodied EVP of a cat. You'll hear it. It wasn't in our ears. It was only on the recording. Check it out. So I'm going to go night vision. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this light off. This light off. I'm going to turn this light on. And night vision.
Actually, shut it down.
Shut down the whole camera?
Yeah.
You got both your things on? Yep, both my
Right
things
there.
on. Both my things on?
Yes.
You gonna go completely dark?
Oh, I forgot I had this on.
Okay. Got the EVP recorder and the EMF meter, and we're in pitch dark. I'm going to turn off the night vision and let you guys see what we can see. 3, 2, 1. I just turned all the way around. I just turned all the way back around and back on.
What'd you do?
I dropped my voice recorder.
This is a 360. Night vision off.
That thing came on.
I would turn that off right now.
I was trying to.
Don't want to waste the battery.
Yeah, don't want to waste that battery. Just a little short clip here. For some reason, when I dropped the digital voice recorder, the spirit box decided to come on its own. I didn't really leave it on too long because it's my first time doing a paranormal investigation. Wasn't quite ready for spirit box activity, so I turned it off really quick. I don't know why that came on. I'm sorry there's so much just looking down, but we're not used to holding this stuff.
The green microphone kind of blinds me.
Does it? So we need to put a piece of tape over that. I think I walked far enough up through there, Dave. There's bats and whatnot. The lovely Bimpers is wanting me to come home.
Walk into the wall.
Did you?
Yeah.
This door's open. I don't actually remember this door being open.
Outward?
Yeah. Well, it had to be.
There were some open outward.
Okay, we've gone as far as we're going to go up in the building. We've turned around and started making our way back out. We're talking about some of the doors being open that we thought may have been closed before. A bat flies right at my face, and I hear one of the clearest EVPs of the entire investigation that's not the disembodied male vocal. This is a whisper, but you'll even hear something like a little bit of a southern accent. We're talking about the doors being open or closed or something like that, and you'll hear, "Don't tell." As you can hear, I put a little bit of southern accent in there. You'll hear, "Don't tell." Now, I'm not sure what the spirit was wanting me to not tell about. Maybe that it can open and close doors. I'm really not sure, but you'll hear it because it's there. If you hear something different, please tell me. But to me, it's crystal clear. This may be the last EVP of the video. I think it's got about 30, 40 minutes long at this point anyway, so it's a good time for it to be wrapping up, especially with this awesome EVP. Take a listen. Let me know what you think. I think we went in there.
They all open outward. Right.
Yeah. I just saw a bat. A bat. A bat. A bat. Okay, night vision off. Night vision thingy off. Okay. That's just kind of freaky, to be honest. Isn't it?
Yeah. I don't want to walk by that bat in here.
Which one?
This one flying around down here. I think I went outside. No, it didn't.
Yeah, I see it down there. I don't think the bat wants to be around us.
No, it doesn't. I don't think they can see very well.
Whoa!
Why don't you go the other way, Mr. Bat?
It almost hit my head, Dave.
Yeah, but I almost hit my head around there.
I'm just leaving at a steady pace. Okay, I'm out. That's the completion of the first early grade school, the first test of the equipment. So, the dog's barking like crazy. There's Dave getting the last shot. Here's me getting in the car because... One last little note, or a couple. As we were leaving the building, we turned around to get a little bit of footage of the entrance and noticed that someone had painted an inverted cross above the threshold to the entrance of the building. We may have thought differently about doing our first ever paranormal investigation if we thought some kind of rituals had been going on inside. Also notice right above that inverted cross, right now you can see an object leaving the building, leaving the top of the building. Look at that strange shape. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's an insect. I did trace it frame by frame all the way to the first time I could see it, and it looked like it appeared about midway of that cross. I did not see a bug fly into the frame. I didn't see an insect, a bird, a bat. I don't know what that was. It looked odd, almost paranormal in nature, but I have no evidence. I have no way of knowing what it was, but I do know it was very, very strange. Well, that's it. That was the first paranormal investigation wrapped up for Mixing It Up with Bimpers and Al Bryce. This has been Al Bryce along with Mr. David of Logan. Bimper sent this one out, but she'll be joining us on future investigations. But I think you'll find that we got some pretty significant evidence. Had the full-bodied, full disembodied male voice, the whispers, intelligent knocks, and even the little bug thing that flew out of the top of the building at the end. I'm not really sure what that was. All I can say, it was an interesting anomaly. But leave some comments down below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know that you're interested in this kind of stuff. It'll help the channel grow. It'll make me feel like I am contributing to something that you would like to see. And I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.